Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's my first video to show you what I do every morning. I just got done curling my hair and then I'll get it all put up when I get my makeup put on. There's different things I use. I don't use just one brand. I use multiple brands of different kinds of makeup. And with us ladies getting older, our skin is changing. A lot of times my skin is drying more, and that's sometimes a sign of not drinking enough water. So during these videos, I'm going to share with you some of the things that I am doing differently in my life, such as eating and drinking. The reasoning behind that is I was in a car accident over a year ago, and with that happening, some things, life-changing things happen in my life, and I'm not the same old person I used to be. I used to be able to go to the gym and ride the bike and do 40 miles a week, or lift weights and walk as long as I wanted to walk, but those days are over. I can walk it averages about 15 to 20 minutes per day, and then I'm done for the day. But in lifting, no more. So I have put my energy into other things and learning how to take myself, make myself healthy. With that accident happening, with the situation with medication and the procedures that were done to me throughout the year, I gained a lot of weight. Before accident, I was about 180. After accident, within 5-6 months, I gained about 25 pounds. And it was my blood pressure was outrageous. It was averaging about high 190s to over 110 or 105. It was just crazy. And then I was finally diagnosed with everything else going on with my lower back and my hip regions with fatty liver disease. And with fatty liver disease, it's a corrosion of the liver with the foods that you're eating. There's two different types, dealing with increase of alcohol, or it can be brought on with rapid weight gain and medication. And mine was due to rapid weight gain and medication. So I cannot take pain relievers that contain aspirin. So I can't take any narcotic because it has aspirin in it. So I'm a very low thing of like a Advil situation, and with the pain level that I go on, it's not going to be cured, it's being managed. With that happening, I've lost 25 pounds since January, and my whole diet has changed. I stopped red meat, starches, breads, soda for a whole 30 days. I maybe bring in starches once, very little. Breads, I eat a lot of flaxseed bread, high grain. I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, chicken, not much red meat at all. So I'm maintaining it. I have, like I stated, I lost the weight, and I'm drinking a lot of green tea and apple vinegar cider, which is very good for the joints and the situations that's happening to me. So during that, I am losing the weight, and slowly, but that's okay. We're healing. So now I'm making this video to show you what I do every day with us getting older. This is what I usually look like without my makeup. What I have done is I just put my contacts in, and I had just put some simple cream on my face, nothing fancy. Just use your everyday cream that you use. It's nothing, it's just what I use. From there, what I do is I'm not going to use the terminology of baking or all of that. I don't do that. I just do my technique. And what I do is I have different brands, like I said. And so I'm going to, I don't know if I'm going to stick with certain brands. A lot of times I get things that are on sale, and try them out and see if they work for me. And a lot of times I will switch around. So right now what I'm going to use is, I have found, it was on sale, it was a really good deal, it was like $4. It is the Flower brand. It's Buff Tint, and the Flower brand is created by Drew Barrymore. And I got a really good deal on this, and I really like it, but I know some Walmarts won't carry it and some will. It averages about $8 because I had it half off. So, and the way you just take the lid off, and it's like a little brush on it, and so you just pinch it, and so the cream comes through. I just get a little bit of pinch, not very much. And what I do is I just go in my creases in my face, and this is my stress line right here. And also what I do is I come in here just very lightly. Oopsie, I got too much. That's okay, it's alright. I'll get that off. And that's what I'll do. And put that back on. And what I do is I let down a sponge. It's not a fancy sponge, it's just one of those inexpensive Walmart sponges. I don't know, yep, I have them here. So this is what I buy from Walmart. They're the wedges. I might sit down just a little bit, and then I just blend it into my face. I do have 7 babies, so if you hear any meowing or barking, those are my babies. Luna's with me. I think Blues is too. Yeah, Blues is down by my feet. She's always by me. I just blend it in. And Simba, yeah, he's down here too. I was very blessed. Ray had bought me a new mirror. We had gotten a couple different mirrors from Walmart, but I didn't like the lighting. It was very yellow. And even I got that 3 light difference from, you know, office, evening, and day. But the one that he had just got for me is a 10X. And it has the white light. I think it's the LED. And oh, it cost a lot of money. But I'll tell you, I love it. And it's an investment. It's something that I will be using in the future many times. So what I do is just blend it in. Make sure you bring it into your cheek line. And the reason why I say that, I don't know if any of you ladies remember, you know, you see there's a line that people have when they have that makeup. So just blend it in on the line. Just like so. So the reason why I put it on my eyes here is I've been watching a lot of videos, and I'm being really sincere. It really holds my eye makeup, eyeshadow, longer through the day. So yeah, I really love it. So from there, what I do, I have all kinds of brushes, all kinds throughout the time I have been putting on makeup. I don't, and I deeply apologize, I don't know who this is from. Maria? Never heard of it. But I do have a CoverGirl. It's a loose powder. It is going to be, I don't know the name. It's a 115, so I don't know if that's the light or the ivory. I don't remember. But this is a long video. I don't want to make it too long. My intro. So what I do is I just tip it on the brush, and what I've learned is you tap your brush so the powder will go into the brush, so you put it on your face, it won't be all over you. So then I just lightly put the powder over my face. It's just the steps I do. Some people might do it differently. This is what I do. Go under my eyes. It's like a check mark in my eye, around my eyes. Just like so. Not very much. It's very dusty here where I live, so I get a lot of dust. The next thing that I use is going to be this Wet n Wild bronzer, and there's a reason why I do this, and I'll explain here. Well, you know what? Hold on before I go any. No, I do. This bronzer, and it's going to be the 470. It's going to be the bikini contest. Okay, I had one previously that when I was getting things organized, it broke on me. So what I did is I purchased some plastic tubs, and I put the remaining powder in here and secure, so it's right in here. It's the same, but I just haven't opened up the new one. So this is what it looks like. And so what I do is I take another brush, a different brush I have just designated with this powder, and I put it in there, and make sure you tap it. This is going to darken a little bit, okay? So I just bring it in to my face very lightly. I'm not pushing too hard. Into my eyelids. Do the check mark. It just gives it a little darker look. Then I come down to my neckline and bring it down like so. And over my ears. Down my little nose. Okay. So the next thing that I do, it's going to seem really, really backwards, is I'm going to use my contour brush. This is what they call a contour brush. And I use the Wet n Wild. It's going to be the contouring palette. And the color, it's going to be the Douche number 749A. It's going to have a light pop part in the dark. And what I do in the dark, I don't know if you can see that. I tip it in there like so. Like that. I don't know if you see that. Yeah, you do. Okay. And then what I do is I bring it in. I sort of like suck my cheeks in. And start up top of my cheekbone and come down lightly. Okay. And I do it again on the palette. It just gives you definition for that. I don't know if you can tell the difference in there. I can tell a little bit myself. Just like so. So the thing I do next, I usually have a towel on my lap. Today I forgot to. I come down to my nose line and then around my eyes a little bit. Just a little bit. My bags are really bad. It's just because today's really heavy on allergies. And then I go underneath my chin line. I don't know, like I said, I've been losing my weight. You know, when we're getting older, we gain a lot of weight in our chin line. And that's slowly going, slowly. I'm very, very fortunate on that. Certain clothes are fitting very differently, especially the undergarments. So what I do, I come up a little bit, and I come through here. Just like so. Okay. I don't know if you're able to see that. More so over here. So here's your, just like so. There you go. Okay. the next thing that I do is I put my blush on from here. Okay, as you notice, a lot of people that I watch put their eye makeup on first, and I've never done that. Never done that. And I think what it is I'm creating my palette. I'm creating my foundation. And I just feel, this is just my opinion. There might be a reason why they do what they do, but then I put my eyes on afterwards. So now I'm going to take my blush, and the blush I use, I'm going to be honest with you, the blush that I use, I've used it since my mid-20s. Oh my goodness. I apologize. It's the CoverGirl. And it's a classic color, and it's a soft mink. I've used this for years. It's my go-to, always. Now, I will buy other colors that I might use for brightening up an area, but this is what I use. Well, again, I had some extra in some containers, and I broke them up and put it in this one here. And so I take a different brush. This one's different, I know, because the other one I have for the bronzer, the hand is a little loose. So the one I have, the brush is on tighter. So it looks like the same brush, and what it is, it's from e.l.f. I do have a lot of my brushes from e.l.f. and it's going to be the Total Face brush. Total Face brush is what I use. Okay, so what I have now is I bring it in again, but make sure you tap that little guy. Bring it into your brush, okay? And then I'm going to bring it in to my face. And I just go all over. I know this probably sounds really, really crazy, but that's what some people just do over the cheekbones. I just do them different like that. Different. Gives you just a glow. It's not harsh. It's not too dark for my complexion. I used to tan. Oh my goodness, I used to tan, but not anymore. When I learn about it and read about it, I used to go to the tanning beds. Well, honestly, I can't do it anymore. For one, my injury, and secondly, I could tell with the brown spots on me throughout the years of doing it. You can say in my face I have the brown spots, so I don't do it anymore. I just stay away. So I just pour it. Yeah, I pour it all over my face. I brush it on my face. Like so. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. I'm hoping you can. Okay. From there, what I do, it's a lot of mixing of the colors. What I do now is I take my e.l.f. It's a little darker, and the color is Mellow Mauve. It's 83-134, and my contouring brush, as you can tell. And this is what the color is, okay? And I just lightly take it, I dab it in, and I do suck my cheekbones in when I do this, and this is a procedure that I do. I go up my cheek line and go up a little bit through my end right here on my forehead. One thing I want to really emphasize, this does not feel heavy, meaning everything I'm putting on me does not feel heavy. So again, I stuck my cheeks in. Sorry. It sometimes gives you a shadow through there. My lighting's not good right now. Look at me. Your daily laugh goes in there like that. Okay. Oh, you can laugh at me. Believe me. You are more than welcome. The next thing that I do is going to be my eyes. Okay. I'm going to put some, just Vaseline stuff. My lips feel dry. The weather is very, very dry here. Again, I go back to CoverGirl. I love my CoverGirl. I love Maybelline. Don't get me wrong. I love e.l.f. and what I really love is Milan. I haven't got up that palette yet, and then soon I will show you. It's very, very pretty. I'm going to take my eyebrow little brush here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to brush them up. Some people, I don't, and I deeply apologize. I don't really pencil a lot into my eyebrows. I don't really need to. I had gotten my eyebrows once or twice waxed, and I was horrified. I think they were thinking that I was wanting a certain look. And you know, there's different generations and different years that people do their eyebrows. I've always done with the thick eyebrows, always. So what I do is I just fluff them up and shave them a little bit. See that? Okay. I have the palette here. Oh, I didn't tell you what palette it was. My fault. Oh, it didn't tell me the name. Cafe. It's Cafe something. Okay, you have the 3 colors here, just like so. What I usually do is I come in here to the very, very center color, and I take my blending brush. This is going to be your blending brush. I love my blending brush. It's, again, tap, so don't you have powder all over your cheeks. I come in and I just go, honestly, all around, within my eyelid. God, my first video, I'm just doing, oh lordy. Just like so. Okay, and I'm going to go on the other side. My babies are quiet today. I'm really, really surprised. They're crashed. They're so exhausted. Okay, after that you can see you can't really tell it's really on. I'm gonna get that headband off. But that is what it looks like so far. Before in the past, so you understand why I had went with the foundation or the concealer on my eyelid. The eye makeup used to go in the creases really bad because, you know, I'm only getting younger and my skin is changing for the better than it was about a year ago. A year ago it was really, really bad shape. So it doesn't make too much definition, if that makes sense. So now what I have is I'm going to take my eyebrow brush. It looks like this. If I can show you. And I'm going to take my darkest color here. And I just go into my eyelid in this crease part of it. And I come in through here. This is just an everyday, it's not a going out. If I was going out with Ray to a dinner or somewhere, I would go more of a dark or smoky look to it. But today I am just my everyday look. And what I do from here, hold on, I take my blending brush, the big powder, and I just blend the two together. So there's no beginning and no ending. It just blends together. Just like so. From there, I'm going to take my, it's a crease brush, and this is what they usually use for when you have a darker color and go in the crease of the eye. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it on my lightest color on my palette here, and I'm going to come up here to the top of my eye, or bottom of my eyebrow, and lighten that up a little bit. Let me see something. Okay. I'm going to do the other side like so. Ooh, a lot of there. So when you get a lot on there, what I do, I'm also going to bring some down here. One thing I've been learning is you should not, when we're getting older, especially in our late 40s, early beginning 50s, boy, you can tell my allergies are kicking. Look at how swollen my eye is. Ooh. That is the dust in the air. Ooh, my goodness. That is very swollen. Okay. I'm again taking my blending and blend them two together a little bit so there's no beginning and no ending. Like so. Okay. Okay. I didn't realize how swollen I was. Ooh. That is really unbelievable. So the next thing I do is I take my eyeliner. I have two different kinds. I'm almost out of one of them. I have all my eyeliners in here. I really apologize. Okay. I have the New York color eyeliner, or liquid, and then I have the New York, it's more of a point. This is more of a wetness to it kind of situation. To me it's so messy, but it makes it really pretty. And this is more like a pencil situation. I need to get a new one of this. So what I do with my eyeliner is I come in and I start about right here in my eye. Yep, I just messed that up. Morning laugh. Laugh, laugh, laugh. So I just bring it in and I will correct that. And I just bring it down, just like so. And one reason why I do this, let me fix it. And the way I fix it, I take my Q-tip. I take my water. I spray the Q-tip. And I come in and I just try to clean that up. There we go. The reason why I use the dark eyeliner the way I do, I've always used it to define my eyes. I'm going to take my blending pencil, my blending brush, just like so. Okay. Define the eye, but now wearing the lashes, I use the black glue, and you don't see it as much, if that makes sense. I mean, believe me, it dries. I'm going to try to make that sharper. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and do it this side. Sometimes it's easier if you pull your eye. Oh my goodness, I really messed up over there. It's okay, we're human. You can tell I'm not an expert. I am not. There. Okay. So from there, what I do, I take my mascara, and I know it looks really, really weird right now, but I take my mascara, and this is the e.l.f. It's the volumizing and defining mascara. I also got this flower. I love the flower mascara. I really do. It has 3 brushes in one, and you can click on it to the different size brush that you want. I love this. Again, I got it half off, regularly priced. I think it's like $8 or $9. I got it for like $4. So, one Walmart was discontinuing them, the other one was not, and I didn't buy a whole bunch of it because not knowing if I like it. What I do is I come down from the very bottom, I bring them up. As you can tell. Also, another thing I learned, ladies, is when you have your mascara and you have your little wand, don't go like this at all. Turn it. Okay? Don't go like this. Turn your brush. Start from the bottom and bring it up. Okay? From there. Okay? Some women, the older women that I've been seeing, they don't do the underline of the lash. I just lightly tap it. Lightly tap my lower lashes. Okay, and the reasoning that I've been hearing is because it doesn't bring you down, it brings you up. It's not as heavy here. You're on top of the eye is more heavier, and it brings the look up. Another thing that I use, and I forgot to go over it, is I have a different darker palette, and sometimes I go in the crease on that one too. I love these colors. I got these, oh my goodness, from Walgreens, and it was at Christmas time for like 99 cents. A lot of times too, I buy stuff at the Dollar Tree that are $1. I have to show you the lip. Oh my gosh, $1 a piece. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause it, and I will make another video differently on how to apply your lashes. And when I get done, I'll come back. I will show you the different items that I have. For example, I use the black adhesive for the eyelashes for this, and I'm going to get these straight. And I use the Kiss brand on that. I don't think I kept the box, but I'm being really sincere. I love this brand. It's very light. A lot of times if I gotten Color Mates from the Dollar Tree for $1. They're very dramatic. I have not tried them yet, but I also tried e.l.f. But it just seemed like later in the evening, it just got really heavy, and it's like I needed to get them off. So, but these I can go longer in the evening. So I'm going to go ahead and apply those, and then I'll be right back. What I do, I put a little bit of glue on my hand, just like so. And then I take the lash that I am going to be using. You need to always, I'll go more into that, but this one goes onto my right eye. I've already done the measurement of the length of it and everything. And what I do is I take my little lash and I run it through. I don't want it to be too heavy, just like so. Okay, and then you let that set about 30 seconds to 45 seconds. And then I will apply. And get my napkin Kleenex. Okay, I'll be right back. It's halfway on now. Oh, bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'm trying to get it on. I usually take my pencil here and I push it down. And see, sometimes I'm happy you're on this when you see this. The glue sometimes spreads. I don't know if you see that. So now what I need to do, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to, you know what, I'm going to let that dry, then I'll clean it up. But I want you to see where the glue has spread up. Now the black does that on me. Now if I had the white glue, it dries clear, okay? But the black, it shows. So that is something I will go back and I will fix. Like so. Ooh, you can really tell. So now I'm going to take my other one, just like so. And I just run it through the glue. Make sure you get the corners really good. And when I first tried this, I noticed that I didn't get the corners good enough, and I during the day a part of the corner popped up and it was like, oh, excuse me. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put it on. Let's see, hold on guys, I want you to see this. Oop, I have it on wrong. Hold on, kids. There we go. I try to lay it down in the center first and then bring the ends in, kind of situation. I don't know if you're able to see that. That one, it seems like this one's so much easier than the other one. And I have no idea. They always say one is different than the other, and that is the truth. See, this one came in really much nicer and easier than the other one. I always have a problem with this one. As you can tell, the glue spread on this one than this one. So I'm going to let this set for a minute before I do any. There we go. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, see my little cross, I am going to wipe that off. And then I'm going to take my Q-tip, spread it with water. And then, it's like we're having surgery, Jack. Okay. And I'm going to push it forward. And there's a reason why I do that. Push it forward, push it forward, push it forward. Okay. I flipped the Q-tip around. Okay, now I'm gonna make sure you get a new one for the fact you don't want it to spread on the other. If you push it the other way, see, it's looking a little better. A little better. Keep on turning it. You don't want to make a big glob. This poor eye is so picked on today, but that's okay. It's a learning experience for all of us. We're here to empower each other, believe me. So it looks a little better. So what I'm going to do, as you can tell, as you're looking at me, as I look at myself, this is much heavier than this side. So I can fix that with the liquid liner. So what I'm going to do, I bring it out, and there's a lot on there, so I more or less like your paintbrush, I'm getting the excess off, and I'm going to come in, I don't know if you see me, hopefully you see me, and I'm going to come in, I'm going to try to fill in the space there. It doesn't help when you're blind. This is your Monday laugh. What is today? Tuesday laugh. Okay. The thing about the liquid I really do not like, it's like fire. It just spreads. It's like nasty gossip. Spreads horribly. Okay. I'm sorry, guys, if you have ideas how to fix this, and maybe I won't even. Okay. Alrighty. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take my eye makeup, take my blending brush, okay, and I'm going to go in with the little darker than my other shade here, okay, and I'm going to come across and I'm going to go across my eye just like so. And the reason why I'm doing this is to cover up some of the uniqueness and go a little darker for the definition. There we go. Just like so. Okay. So now I come back with the flower. This is the brush. And I just lightly go over it like so. Okay. So what I do now, I need to get in there a little divider, is my little e.l.f. It's an eyebrow pencil. I take the brush part of it and I just again go over just all the tweaking I've done. Okay, like so. Alrighty. Before I put you on pause, the other one I have in my purse, I want to show you something, and I'll come back after I get done. I have gotten these really, really cool, it's the LA Color lipstick and gloss for 99 cents. I love the colors. Oh my goodness, they're just beautiful. Today I'm wearing red, so I'm going to go ahead and go with an e.l.f. Shimmering color, but then I'm going to go with my e.l.f. matte situation, probably the matte, and then the shimmering on top of it. My all-time favorite of favorites is the flower, the red. It's love it, love it, love it, love it. So I'm going to put you on pause, do my hair, and I'll come back. Okay, I got some earrings on and got my hair put up. I'm going to go ahead and apply my lipstick, and then you can get the ending results of how I do it. I don't know if they look better or I've not touched them. The eyes, I can tell there's a difference here a little bit. I guess maybe what I can do is add more liner in there so it won't look, but it's your preference. I'm going to go out and do some staining. So this is my today look. I'm going to use the e.l.f. and it's called Ruby Red, and it's a matte, and I really love this. It's very creamy. Growing up, I was always afraid to wear red. Always. And since the accident, my whole outlook has been like, you know what? Do it. Of course, I get a lot of teeth. Okay, so there. And what I do now is I take my gloss, my e.l.f. gloss, and I go over it. It's almost like a wine color. My shirt looks more of an orangey with this. So that is my look for today. It's no, I'm sorry. It's no fancy, expensive brands. It's all animal cruel free, and it's just something to me getting older and learning how to apply my makeup, and this is what I'm using. I do use these at nighttime. I'm going to be really honest, it's going to sound horrible, but I used to not clean my face at night, and that's a bad thing. So I do it religiously. So I clean it with this. There's other smelly ones like lavender. I noticed that one's a little more harder on my skin, but that's just me. So I just use the plain Jane, and it's the makeup remover, cleansing tellets, and I love them. I really, really do. It takes all my makeup, all the glue off the eyelid, and so I can rest and sleep good and healthy. One thing that I want to stress is we're going to make mistakes while putting on makeup, and I'm as human than anybody, and I want you to laugh at me, because if we can't laugh at ourselves or our friends or our family, you know, it's like you gotta walk in eggshells. No, you be who you are, and that's who I am. I'm who I am, and I want you to take some time and enjoy you. You deserve that. This was almost 50 minutes of me. It sounds really selfish, but when I do this, I'm going to be really sincere. It's my time meditating, praying, and thinking about friends and family, and doing some soul searching at that time. So I want you to be good to yourself. I love you, and you deserve the very, very best, and that starts with you. Again, please enjoy your day and be good to others. They might need that smile more than you know. So I love you, and have a beautiful day. Glamour J.